Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, out there in KDL land. Today we have a very special presentation with the Puppet Art Theater Company coming up. And of course, as a reminder, we are in the final days of Summer Wonder. So if you haven't finished up, be sure to do that. Come in and turn in your slips and win your free prizes, all for reading and doing other fun things throughout the summer. And don't forget, parents and children from birth on up are all eligible to win. So come by and be sure to check back here on our YouTube and Facebook pages for many more programs coming up yet this summer. And now I am going to turn it over to the Puppet Art Theater Company and Rusty. Welcome, Rusty. Enjoy the show.
All right, that looks good. The shiny, good. No, Dave said he was going to let me know when I'm on. No, he said he would give me a heads up, and the red light would be on the camera. Nope, the red light's on the camera. I'm on. Hello, Kent District Library. How are you all today? My name is Rusty the Dog. Thank you so much, Dave, for the lovely introduction. I'm really happy to be here at the tail end of your summer reading plans. Oh man, I hope you guys have read a lot of books, and I hope you guys have gotten a lot of prizes for your books. Man, what a cool thing. You get to read and you get free prizes for reading. It is nuts. I love it. Nothing better, man. Oh man, except a puppet show. And that is why I am here. And I have performed this for a few times for the Kent District Library System, and it's one of my favorite shows to perform. So I can't believe we are fortunate enough to do it for you all one more time. The name of the show today, maybe you've heard of this story before. It's called The Tale of the Dragon's Tail. Give me a thumbs up at your screen if you've heard of The Tale of the Dragon's Tail. Not very many. All right. Well, if you haven't seen it, that makes it easier for me. That means I can just kind of make it up as I go along. A lot easier on my end. But it looks like all the puppets are ready to go. And are you guys? If you're ready to go, put one thumb up right at your screen. If you're ready to go, good. Put two thumbs up if you're ready to go. Two thumbs up right at your screen. Two thumbs up. Good. Give me wiggly thumbs up if you're ready to start the show. Wiggly. Whoa! Oof. Those are good wiggly thumbs up. All right, show me those one more time. And this time, I'm going to try not to fall down. Wiggly thumbs almost always make me fall down. Okay, wiggly thumbs on the count of three if you're ready to start the show. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Wiggly. Woo! Ouch. Oh, those are some good wiggly thumbs up. All right. You're ready to start the show. I'm ready to start the show. Here we go then with our show today, The Tale of the Dragon's Tail. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. So long. See you later, alligator. The Tale of the Dragon's Tail. Hope you guys enjoy the show. show you've all been waiting for, the tale of the dragon's tail. Oh, goodness me, how wonderful to be back home in my father's. Oh, look at the forest. Oh, the forest and the hills look exactly like I remember it. And, oh, of course, the castle. Oh, and the hills above the castle. Oh, where all of the goats like to do their grazing. Oh, yes, so many lovely things to do. How lovely to be back home in. Oh, hello, boys and girls. Well, my name is Princess Penny, and I've been traveling the world for the last year. Oh, the things I've seen, the people I've met, it's been lovely. Oh, but I tell you, I am very happy to be back home in my father, the king's kingdom. And I'm going to go to the castle, and I'm going to let my father know that I'm home, and I just bet, he's going to throw me a feast with all of my favorite foods. Oh, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Hey, Billy! Oh, Billy Goat! Billy Goat! Oh, I can't find that goat of mine anywhere. Billy! Oh, hey there, Princess. Billy! Princess? Princess Penny! Well, you're home, Princess. Well, welcome home, Princess. Welcome home. Oh, well, thank you very much, Shepherd Boy. Hey, listen, you haven't seen a goat around here anywhere, have you? A goat? Well, come to think of it, I haven't seen any goats at all. Oh, man, that is not good. My mom is going to be so upset with me if I don't bring that goat home. Oh, well, listen, I just got back into the kingdom, but how about I help you find your goat? You do that for me? Of course I'd do that for you. We princesses are supposed to be helpful after all. Well, that would be very helpful, Princess. Listen, maybe you could go over there and take a look around, and I'll go over here and take a look around. Sounds like a good idea. Hey, Princess, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Hey, Billy! Oh, Billy! Oh, goodness me. Back in the kingdom for fewer than 5 minutes, and already I'm being helpful. Well, I'd better get finding this Billy Goat. Oh, Billy Goat! Oh, Billy Goat! Billy Goat! Bah. 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 Honestly, I can't find that Billy Goat anywhere. I wonder where it could be. Boys and girls, but maybe you, if you've seen a Billy Goat, give me one thumbs up at your screen if you've seen a Billy Goat. Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of thumbs up. All right, listen, maybe you could help me out. Maybe you could point in the direction that the Billy Goat went. If it went over there, you could point, over there. If it went over there, well, point over there. On the count of 3, point in the direction the Billy Goat went. Please, ready? 1, 2, 3. You're pointing. It went over that way? Well, you're very helpful. Thank you very much. Oh, Billy Goat! Oh, Billy Goat! Bah. 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 Ooh. Bah. All right, the Billy Goat is not over this way. The Billy Goat's not over there anywhere. I looked all over the place. Are you? Well, maybe you didn't understand the instructions. Listen closely, boys and girls. I want you to point in the direction the Billy Goat went. If it went over there, we'll point over there and over there. Point over there on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Would you? Well, now you're pointing over that way. You were just pointing over but oh, all right, I'll go over this way then. You silly children, always pointing in the wrong direction. Billy Goat! Oh, Billy Goat! Bah, bah, bah. Bah, bah, bah. All right, this is getting ridiculous. There is no Billy Goat over there either, boys and girls. Now, listen, I want you to point to the direction that the... Well, now you're pointing back there. Listen, there's nothing there. Only point if you see a Billy Goat. Do not... Well, you're doing it to give... What is... There's nothing back there, boys and girls. Now, only point if... Are you playing some sort of trick on me or something? It is not nice to trick a princess, boys and girls. It is not very nice. Woo! What was that? Something hit me in the. Whoa! What in the. What is going on here? This is getting. Whoa! Oh! It's the Billy Goat. Come right over here. No, come right over here, Billy Goat. No, I'm going to tie you to this tree so you can't get. Don't you through the rope, you silly Billy Goat. All right, now, Billy Goat, stay. Oh, what an ordeal. Hey, Billy Goat. Hey, Princess, any luck? Yes, I found you. Well, your Billy Goat actually found me. Where is it? It's right over there, tied to that tree. Don't you through the rope, Billy Goat! Oh, thank you. Princess, what a relief. Thank you so much. Well, you're welcome, little shepherd boy. But it's only one goat. Only one goat? Princess, that goat is my family's only possession. What do you worry about possessions for? The king takes care of all of your needs. He gives you gold. Well, the king used to give us gold before you left a year ago, but the king hasn't been giving any of us villagers gold here lately at all. Now listen, I gotta get home. It's almost dinner time. Oh, all right. What's for dinner? Well, probably Billy Goat. Hey, Billy, come on, let's go home. Oh, my. What? Well, the king is supposed to take care of all of his subjects. That's his job as the king. I don't understand why he's not. You know what? I'm going to the castle, and I'm going to have a word with my father. I want to know why he's not taking care of all of his subjects. Oh, Father! Father! I want to have a word with you, Father! Oh, goodness me. Oh, the royal treasury is almost empty. Oh, nearly gone. The royal checking account, too, overdrafted. Goodness me. Oh, and of course, the horrible things in the hills above the castle. Oh, what is a king to do? What is a king to do? Oh, my. Your Highness. Whoa! Oh. Willard, I've told you time and time again, don't sneak up on me like that. I'm terribly sorry, Your Highness. I didn't mean to frighten you. It's just that I need more gold. More gold? Willard, I gave you a bag of gold last week. I can't afford to give you any more gold. Well, that's fine, Your Highness. I suppose you don't mind if the entire village gets burned to the ground. Burned to the ground? Well, I don't want that. Yes, and I suppose you don't mind if all of the villagers get eaten. Well, my subjects, I don't want them to get eaten either. Well, then you'll give me more gold so I can keep the dragon away. Dragon! Whoa! Willard, I've told you 1,000,000 times. Don't say that word around me. Oh, what word is that, Your Highness? Dragon. Dragon. Whoa! Yes, Willard, that's the word. Well, give me more gold and I'll keep it away. All right, Willard, I'll give you another bag of gold. But listen, Willard, you've got to make this bag of gold last. The kingdom is almost completely out of gold. I'll do my best, Your Highness, and I'll be sure to keep the dragon away. Dragon! Whoa! Father, where are you, Father? I want to have a word with you. Oh, could it be? Is it Princess Oh, it is you, Princess Penny, darling. Welcome home. Welcome. Never mind that, Father. I was just talking with one of the villagers, and he says you're not giving them gold anymore. Father, it's your job to take care of your subjects. Why aren't you taking care of them? Oh, well, Princess, it's a more complicated than that. It's a long story, but, well, here's the long and the short of it. About a year ago, well, soon after you left the kingdom, well, something horrible was spotted in the hills above the castle. But, Father, what was it? Oh, it's so horrible, I can't say it. Father! All right, it was a dragon. Dragon! Whoa! Father! Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Princess. But well, soon after the you know what was spotted in the hills above the castle, Willard the wizard came along, and he said he could take care of the you know what if I were to give him gold. So I've been giving the wizard gold, and he's been taking care of the dragon. Dragon, 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 dragon. Whoa! Wait a minute. Some sort of dragon appears in the hills above the castle, and conveniently that same day, a wizard comes along asking for gold to keep it away. There's something fishy about this story, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to go into the hills above the castle and see if I can find any sign of this so-called dragon. I'm going there right now. Oh, sorry about that, Father. That's all right, Princess. I'm just going to lay here and take a little nappy poo-poo. Whoa. Well, that's exactly what I don't need. That pretty little princess poking her nose into my business. I think it might just be time for the dragon to make another appearance in the hills above the castle. Been walking around these hills all day long, and I haven't seen any sign of any so-called dragon. I've been over there, I've been over there. I can't find anything. I'm beginning to think that evil wizard made the whole thing up. Boys and girls, you haven't seen a dragon around here anywhere, have you? No, I didn't think so. Me neither. I think it's time to go and tell my father that you're looking over here. What are you? Wait a second. Is that Billy Goat back? No? All right, well, listen, I'm going to go tell my father that you're looking over there. There's nothing over there. Listen, if there was something there, I would see it. I would look, and I would see it just like I see that dragon's tail, and then I... It's a dragon's tail! There must be a dragon! Whoa! Doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom. Whoa, 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 whoa! Dragon! 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 Doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom, doo, doom. Whoa! Dragon! Doom, doo, 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 doom. All right. That was a close one. I think there's a dragon, and I think he's trying to make me his breakfast, and I don't want to be anyone's breakfast. I don't want to. The old fake dragon's tail tricked them every time. Now the king thinks there's a dragon, the princess thinks there's a dragon, and I'm going to steal all of the kingdom's gold. In fact, I think I'll go ask the king for another bag of gold right now. Oh, I won't be needing this anymore. Oh, I do love being the bad guy. That's not funny. Billy! Billy! Oh, I can't believe it. I lost the goat again. Billy! Hey, did you guys see which way my Billy goat went? That way? Thanks very much, you guys. Hey, Billy! Billy! Whoa! Oh, ouch. I tripped on something. What in the... You guys, look at this. It's some kind of fake dragon's tail. Look at that. Ugh, it's really heavy, too. This is a little suspicious. I better take this and show the king. I'll take it to the castle. I'll just lift it up on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2. I got it. 3. Oh, it's really heavy. Oh, no. Oh, ow. Oh man, I'm caught beneath this thing. Hey, help! Help! Could someone give me a hand here, please? Hello? A little help here? Oh no! Oh no! Someone's crying for help. The dragon must be eating them. The dragon. Princess, little help here. What in the what? What is? What? Could you give me a hand here, princess? Oh, of course. Let me. One, two, three. Oh, thank you. Was that you chasing me around with this? Oh, with this fake dragon's tail? No, here. Let me put this thing down. No, it wasn't me. I wasn't chasing you around. I was just looking for my goat. Oh, you goat. It went over that way. Oh, thanks a lot, princess. Hey, Billy. Oh, Billy goat. Well, wait a second. If it wasn't that shepherd boy chasing me around with this fake Oh, Willard the wizard. He's been using a fake dragon's tail and pretending there's a real dragon to scare my father. Oh, I've got to go tell my father. I've got to go tell him right now. Father! Father! Oh, father! Father, where are you, Father? I've got some horrible news. Father! Father! Father, are you on the... Not there anymore. Father! Father! Whoa! Hello there, Princess Penny. Hello there, Willard the Wizard. I know what you've been up to, Willard. You've been using a fake dragon's tail to trick my father, and I'm going to go tell him right now. Oh, yes. I can just see how that conversation's going to go. Oh, father, the wizard's been tricking you with the fake dragons. Oh, dragon, woo! Your father's so terrified of dragons he can't bear to hear the word without fainting away. And I don't think he's going to believe you without some proof, princess, and it doesn't look like you have any. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to go count all of my gold. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, I hate to admit it, but that evil wizard is right. My father would just faint away if I don't show him proof. There's got to be something I could... Oh, something I could show him. Like the fake dragon's tail. I'll go back into the hills above the castle, get that dragon's tail, and show it to my father. Oh, I'd better hurry. Oh, I don't want that wizard to get any more of the kingdom's gold. Now, that dragon's tail has got to be around here somewhere. Boys and girls, you don't see that dragon's tail around here anywhere, do you? No, I don't either. I thought I had left it right around here somewhere, and I... Oh, boys and girls, Willard the Wizard's trying to trick me with another fake dragon's tail. It's not going to work. Willard, I know what you're up to, and I'm going to take this dragon's tail and... Whoa! That Willard is awfully strong. Whoa! Oh, Willard the Wizard, you are in big trouble now. I'm pretty sure it's illegal to throw a princess in this county, and when my father the king hears about what you've done, you are going to be in such big trouble. Yes, I don't feel like I've got your attention. You're looking somewhere else. You're looking back there, and I don't know. Dragon! A real dragon! Wow! Dragon! Oh, goodness. It's a real dragon this time. A real dragon! 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 Whoa! Dragon! Okay, that was a close one. But I think I lost the brute. Oh, goodness me, a real dragon. Dragon. How you doing? Reagan. Reagan. Whoa! Reagan. Whoa! Reagan. Whoa! Reagan. Whoa! Oh no! Oh no! The dragon! He's going to lick me. Reagan. Wait a second. You're not a bad dragon at all. Reagan. You're a good dragon. Reagan. Well, that gives me an idea. Hey, Mr. Dragon, how would you like us to help us trick that evil wizard? Reagan. Good. This is what we can do. If you go with the and then when you hear the and then maybe the kids could help by and then when you see that, you can all right? Reagan. Oh, Reagan. Goodness me, a good dragon. I can't believe it. All right, boys and girls, we're going to need your help soon. But first I've got to convince my father to help us too. Oh, I hope he doesn't just faint away. I've got to get back to the castle. Father! Father, where are you, Father? Father, I've got some news. What is all of the noise? What is it, Princess? Oh, Father, now listen. Listen carefully and do not faint. Father, there is a real dragon. Dragon? No, Father. It's a good dragon. But that evil wizard's been pretending there's a bad dragon and stealing the kingdom's gold. Oh, no. Father, what is it? Oh, Princess, I just gave that evil wizard the last bag of the kingdom's gold. Oh, Princess, what are we going to do? Well, listen, Father, the dragon's going to help us capture that big wizard, and the boys and girls are going to help, and we need your help too. Oh, anything I can do, Princess. What do you need from me? Father, this is what I need you to do. I need you to think of a very good punishment for that evil wizard. Ah, Princess, coming up with punishments is what I do best. I'll come up with a perfect punishment. Ooh, maybe something like a year timeout or something along those lines. Oh, yes. Oh, good. My father's going to help. Now, boys and girls, this is what I need you to do. When you see that evil wizard, the next time you see him, I want all of you to do this. I want all of you to say, dragon, 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 right at your screen like that. Boys and girls, what are you going to say when you see that evil wizard? Dragon, dragon, dragon. Ooh, that's very good, but you've got to get your heads going back and forth just a little bit more. Let's try it again on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Oh, boys and girls, that is perfect. And then the dragon will come out and capture that wizard and take care of the rest. All right, boys and girls, do it one more time for me. What are you going to do when you see that evil wizard? Dragon, dragon, dragon. Oh, you're the best. All right. Time for me to hide. Oh, I hope this works. I hope this works. Well, I've hidden the gold so only I know where it is. I've packed all of my suitcases. I suppose there's only one more thing to do. Go and check and see if the king has any more gold for me to steal. That's exactly what why are you all saying dragon, 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 moving your heads back and forth like that? Quit saying dragon, dragon, dragon. There is no real dragon. Like I said, I faked it. Dragon. A real dragon. Wow! Dragon. Oh, goodness me. There's a real dragon. Listen, whatever you do, do not swing your heads back and forth and say that again. Do not say dragon, dragon, dragon. What? No, you're doing it again. I said do not say it. It seems to call the beast and dragon. Whoa! Dragon. All right, boys and girls, perhaps you don't understand me, but do not, I repeat, do not put your heads back and forth and say, dragon, dragon, dragon. No, you're doing it again. I said do not do it again. It doesn't seem to have worked. The dragon's not coming. Nina. He's right behind me, isn't he? Dragon. Oh no. Hey, put me down. Put me down, you horrible beast. Put me down. Oh no. What are you doing? Get your slimy mouth off of me. Put me down. Put me down. What is all of the noise here? Ooh, it's a real dragon. Ooh. And you've captured the wizard. You're a good dragon. Oh, well done, dragon. Oh, and as for you, Willard the wizard, I want you to tell me what you've done with the kingdom's gold. I'll never tell. Fine, dragon, bite harder. All right, I'll tell. I've hidden the gold in the hills above the castle. Now make this beast put me down. Dragon, drop the wizard. Oh, dragon, you've saved the kingdom. Good job, dragon. Dragon. Oh, dragon. Goodness me, a slobbery beast, too. Oh. And as for you, Willard the wizard, well, I've come up with what I think is the perfect punishment for you. Willard, do you like goats? I don't like goats at all. Well, that's perfect then. I have decided that from this point forward for the next 30 years, you will be the kingdom's goat herder. Goats! I told you I don't like goats. They're mean and not very pretty and kind of smelly and oh no. Whoa! Boys and girls, did it work? Did we trick that evil wizard? Did the dragon capture him? Did he save the kingdom? Yes. Oh, wonderful. Oh, boys and girls. Oh, thank you so much for helping us trick that evil wizard. We could not have done it without your help. You know what? I need your help to call the dragon one more time on the count of 3. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dragon. Oh, dragon, you did it. You helped save the kingdom, and the boys and girls, well, you all helped too. Dragon. Listen, dragon, would you like to join my father and I for my welcome home feast with all of my favorite foods? Dragon. Oh, Dragon. Goodness me. Oh, well, boys and girls, thank you again. I think the dragon, my father, the king, and all of the villagers, I think we're all going to live happily ever after. I'll see you all later, everyone. Father, set an extra place for dinner, Father. The dragon's coming to dinner. And that was the tale of the dragon's tail. You guys were a lovely audience. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Yay to you all. Oh, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, listen, boys and girls, I've got an idea. How would you guys like to see the puppets out here with the shiny curtain out of the way and everything? Give me 1 thumbs up if you would like to see that. Give me 2 thumbs up if you'd like to see that. Give me wiggly thumbs up if you'd like to see that. Wiggly. Whoa! All right. We'll be out in just a moment. Don't go anywhere. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for watching the show. My name is Art Gruenberger. I am the puppeteer of the show that you just saw. I'm going to change chairs here so I can sit just a little bit higher so I can see you guys just a little bit better around my microphone and here. And I hope you guys enjoy the show. I'm going to give you a little backstage tour of everything, and I'm going to use a different camera so I can show you what it looks like from my perspective. I'll be able to point this camera at what I'm looking at during the show so you can actually see what's going on back here. And then I'm going to show you the different puppets that I use in the show. Now, if you have questions for me and you're watching this show live, you can type your questions into the Facebook chat or into the YouTube chat, or you can have your grown-up type the questions for you. So you can do that now. And I'll try to answer as many questions as we can at the end of the program. So go ahead and type your questions now. I'm going to switch over to this camera. This camera has a tendency to give you an extreme close-up. So bear with me here as we see an extreme close-up. All right, I'm going to turn this camera around so you can see what I am looking at during the show. You can see all of my mess over there. Actually, those right there, those are the cameras that you guys are looking through during the show. Those ones right there. And then I got some lighting up there and some more lighting down there. You can see I got another set of puppets right over there. I just performed that show in a little town called Menlo Park, California, close to San Francisco. And now I am here with you in Michigan. I can't believe how fortunate I am to get to play all over the world, really, with puppets. Okay. Over here on my right side, I'm sorry, this is my left side over here. I have all of the puppets that I use with my left hand. I keep them on my left side so I can reach down, grab one of those puppets, put them up on stage, wiggle them around, and then put them right back down on the left side. That's very convenient to have them on the hand that I'm going to control them with. If you go in that direction there, boop, and you'll see I've got a bunch of puppets on this side, and these are mostly the puppets that I control with my right hand. They're there so I can grab a puppet, put it on my hand, stick it up on stage, wiggle them around, and then put them back down here. So you guys can see them when I want them to, and so you can't see them when I don't want you to. Here in the middle, if you just go that way, just a little bit more. There we are. All right, you'll see my control center. I've got this monitor right here. This is what I watch when I'm doing the show, because this is what you guys are seeing. You're seeing what I see on this screen. And so if I watch the screen, I'm going to make sure that the puppets are doing what I want them to do when I want them to do it by just watching this screen. I can't really watch the puppets because this shows me what the camera shows me, and it's what you're seeing as well. Over here, if you go that direction, just go right over that direction there, you can see that I've got all sorts of different buttons and everything. And these buttons allow me to do different things. Like, for example, this gives me my red curtain. And then I push the button next to it and it opens the red curtain. There is no real red curtain there. It is just a cartoon curtain. But that makes the curtain open and close. This button right here makes the music start. And the button below it makes it stop. I push that button, it gives me more buttons. This button takes us to the castle, just like this. Has that little animation of different pieces of castles until we are inside the castle. And then this button right here, it says hills. As you can see, it says hills. When I push it, we have another transition, another little animation that I built that takes us into the hills above the castle. Those aren't really hills. Those are just cartoons of hills. And then I can make all of those disappear by hitting that button right there. There's one effect that I didn't use, and I just forgot to use it this time. It says right here, it says fire. And what happens is here, let me switch cameras and I'll do that effect since I forgot to do it during the show. When I push that fire button and I have the dragon up here, it looks like he's breathing fire. Here, I'll show you. Ready? Pretty cool, huh? You want to see it again? All right, let me show it to you again. I can't believe I forgot to do this at the end of the show. It's one of my favorite effects, and I forgot. Ready? Oh. Reagan. All right, I usually finish with this puppet, but I'm going to start with this puppet because I've already started. So I use two different kinds of puppets in my shows. I use hand puppets you put your hands inside to move around. And I use rod puppets. Those are puppets that are on sticks. So the dragon is a hand puppet because I put my hand through his body right into his head. So my hand looks like this on the inside of his head. And so, of course, when I open and close my hand, that opens and closes his mouth just like that. Can you guys put your hands up like this? And can you say dragon, dragon, dragon with your hand on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dragon, dragon, dragon. Good. Now say it like your hand's a big old dragon, nice and loud. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Dragon, dragon, dragon. So that is the dragon puppet. As you can see, his arms kind of move around by themselves. If you look really, really closely, you can see that he's got two little strings going from his chin down to his thumbs. That allows me to get just a little bit of movement out of him when I'm wiggling him around, just like that. So that is the dragon puppet. He is a hand puppet in this show. I'm going to move him over here. There are lots of rod puppets in this show, and rod puppets are puppets that puppeteers use that are controlled by a stick. Who is this, you guys? It is the goat. You are correct. This is the goat. You can see that he's got that rod right there, what we puppeteers call a rod. Most people call it a stick. The stick goes right into the goat's body. That way I can move him around and make him walk around. Can you guys make the goat sound with me on the count of 3? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bah, 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 bah. So that is the goat puppet, a very simple rod puppet. Another rod puppet in this show is this guy right here. This, of course, is the shepherd boy. He's a rod puppet, a little bit different than the goat. His rod is hidden right there. It goes all the way through his body, right into the top of his head there. That way, when I turn the rod back and forth, it makes his head go back and forth just like that. Hey, Billy, Billy Goat. Hey, you guys haven't seen my Billy Goat around here, have you? Oh, man. Hey, Billy Goat. So that is a rod puppet. He is the shepherd boy. Another rod puppet that is similar to him is this one right here. And this, of course, is the princess. She's got a rod that makes her head go back and forth just like that. Now, the shepherd boy's arms, they were just attached to his body, but the princess has strings on her arms, kind of like the dragon does. One string on this hand over here and one string on that hand over there. Those are there so when I move her body around and I can bounce it up and down a little bit, I just get a little bit more movement out of her arms so it can seem like she's sort of gesturing and dancing. And every once in a while, one of her arms will get kind of caught back there like that. But doesn't it look like that would hurt if you did that with your own body? Ouch. So I try to keep it like that so it looks a bit more natural. So that is the princess puppet. She is a rod puppet. A rod puppet that is very similar to her is her father, and it's not just a genetics thing. They are exactly the same kind of puppet. Rod puppet. You can see the king's got that rod right there that goes through his body into his head to make his head go back and forth. Just like that. Strings on his arms as well. One on that arm, one on this arm to give him just a little bit more movement when he wiggles around. Do you guys remember what word made the king faint? What was the word? Dragon. Did you? Dragon? Whoa! Oh, dragons are so scary. So that is the king puppet. He is a rod puppet. Now, last but not least, there is this rod puppet. And this, of course, is the evil wizard. His costume is kind of coming off. I discovered, here, I'll show you. That's his regular costume. It's sort of just a black sleeve. But I discovered when this curtain was in the way and that was there, his costume almost made him look like he just had a floating head because the costume was just too dark to be in front of a dark background like that, even though it had a different kind of shininess. So I quickly built a new robe for him and sort of wrapped it around his body as quickly as I can. And it's got a little bit of a rainbow shininess to it. And it stands out just a little bit more than his regular costume does on up against this black curtain. And of course, this black curtain is how I perform. I put the puppets right here and I move them around here and I am right back here, right there as I'm performing the show. This curtain is great because I can see through it this way, but it's kind of hard to see back through it this way. The camera has a little bit of a difficulty doing that. You might be able to see a little bit, but not much. So the wizard is a two-rodded rod puppet. Rod on his head, just like the princess and the king and the shepherd boy to make his head go back and forth. Just like that. Rod on one of his hands so he can do things like gesture and wave and his evil laugh, of course. Oh, I do love being the bad guy. That's not funny. So that is the wizard puppet. He is a two-rod puppet. There's one more rod puppet in this story. Actually, it's not in the story. It's just kind of a filler. It's the dancing caterpillar. Dancing caterpillar, like the wizard, has two rods, one on his eyes, one on his tail. Now, this doesn't have anything to do with the tail of the dragon's tail other than, I mean, I guess he has a tail, but I just like performing with his puppet. I like the way it moves, so I put him at the beginning of most of my shows. This rod up there controls his eyes, like I said, makes them go back and forth just like that. This one back here on his tail makes his tail wiggle back and forth just like this. Doom nigga doom nigga doom nigga doom nigga doom nigga doom nigga doom 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 doom. And he squirms just like this. Can you guys do that with your bodies at home on the count of three? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So that is the dancing caterpillar. He is a rod puppet. Now, I already showed you the dragon puppet. And so you know there's just one more puppet for me to show. But I didn't show you, and I don't usually show this to people, but sometimes people ask. there are a couple of props, right? Props are not necessarily puppets. They're something that maybe a character in a show handles. And this right here is a fake dragon's tail on a stick. So I guess it could be considered a rod puppet, perhaps. But that is the fake dragon's tail that the wizard uses to trick the princess and the king. And then the real dragon's tail is not really connected to the dragon, because if this was connected to that big old dragon, I would be whacking things all the time and I would be knocking things over. Oh boy, I tell you, the last show I did, it was Tommy's Space Adventure here in California. I did that at about an hour ago, and one of the rods of one of those puppets hit one of the buttons by accident, and so a special effect happened at exactly the wrong time. It was a mess, but things happen. So if that were connected all the time, it would be too much to handle. But just because it appears by itself, it can be a very simple rod puppet just connected to that little rod there, just like that. All right, now, last but not least, I will show you Rusty the dog. Rusty the dog is not just a hand puppet. He's not just a rod puppet. He is both kinds of puppet. Hand puppet because, like the dragon, I take my hand, I put it all the way through his body, right into his head to make his mouth open and close, just like that. Rod puppet because he doesn't have just one rod on one arm like the wizard. He's got a rod on this arm and then a rod on this arm over here. He's got two rods. Now that gives me a bit of a problem. I have one of my hands busy on the inside of his head, making his jaw flap open and close. And my other hand, that means I have to use it to control both of his rods. It's kind of like eating with chopsticks, right? I got to control both just like that so I can move them both around. And if you practice a little bit, you can do things like, you can make him clap. Can you guys clap with him? Can you clap louder, please? Can you clap even louder than that? Can you clap so loud I can hear you all the way here in Sacramento, California? Let me hear it louder, 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 louder. Yay! So that is Rusty the dog. He is a hand and rod puppet. You guys, thank you so much for watching the show. I don't know if we've got any questions, but I'm going to ask Dave. And Dave, thank you so much for being an awesome host today. I really appreciate that. I am, of course, a huge fan of Curie, the robot. Absolutely a huge fan of Curie. So I'm really glad to be here performing at CDL because she's here too. And that's awesome.
Yeah. She's a star. Yeah, we got a couple of questions. First off, from Valkyrie, she's asking, is that microphone on your head kind of uncomfortable?
Belfry, that is a really good question. When they're brand new, it's like a vice on my head. Here, I'll show you. It squeezes my temples, and when it's brand new, if it hasn't been loosened up by being on my head for a while, it can get really tight. But after this one's probably about a year old, and after about a year, it kind of loosens up a little bit, and it gets to the point where I'm not even thinking about it being on my head anymore. The problem with this microphone is, like, usually I perform live and it's not a problem, but because the camera's right there, a lot of times people think I've got a black clown nose on my nose because it kind of sits right where my nose is. But what are you going to do? You do your best with what you got. Great question. Thanks for the question, Belfry.
And I was wondering, do you make your own puppets?
That's a good question. Thank you. Yeah, I do. In this show, did I make all the? Yeah, I made all of the puppets in this show. And I think I did all of the costumes, although I've got a very talented puppeteer who works with me. Her name is Rachel. And I think she made the princess costume for this show, if I'm not mistaken. She does costumes a lot better than I do. So I will usually build the bodies and the heads and the arms and the faces and everything of the puppets. And then she'll usually do the costumes because she does a better job at that. But for this one, I think I did all of them except the princess. I did all of the puppets and costumes except for the princess. Good question. Yeah.
And it's fascinating to see the new technology married with the very, very old technology of puppets. Like it's such a cool combination. I appreciate you sharing that backstage with us.
It's such a treat to be playing with these new toys because when I'm in a live audience, I don't have all of the technology that I get to use here. I don't get to hear the laughter of the audience as well. So I do really miss that. But I feel like a kid with a new set of Tinker toys, getting to play with some animations and all the different special effects that I get to use. That's really, really cool. I was in Munich about 7 years ago, and we went to this museum that has a lot of puppets. And in one of the displays, there was a puppeteer's setup from, I think, the 1700s. And it was this puppet stage and some of his puppets and some of the things that he used to make sound effects and some of his props, the different things that the puppets would hold. And most of it was made out of wood and was very old, but it looked so much like my setup. Like everything that he was using, I'm using now, only with more, technological stuff with different fabrics. But it was like, it was the same. It was pretty much the same setup. And it blew my mind to know that I get to carry on a tradition of something that's been happening for hundreds and hundreds of years. It's really a neat thing.
Yeah, and it's a neat thing to see. And last but not least, Joe is wondering how to keep in touch with you. Where can we find you on social media? Uh, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. Where are you?
Thank you, Joe, for allowing me to market myself. I love that. The very best place to go is to my website, and there you can sign up for a newsletter. It comes out about once every 4 or 5 weeks, and it talks about what we're doing. It usually has a free show or two, sometimes by me, sometimes by someone else that I respect and think my audience would enjoy as well. My website's real easy. It's Puppet Arts, PUPPETARTS.com, and there you can go and sign up for our email if you'd like. And we also have a Facebook page, so you can look us up, Puppet Art Theater Company, on Facebook, and we post there from time to time.
Well,
Thanks.
fantastic. Thank you so much, Art, and of course Rusty and the whole gang. Fantastic show, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Thanks for hosting. I've loved being able to perform for KDL. It's been a real treat.
We appreciate it. Thank you. And that's going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for coming by and watching this program. There are still more programs coming up this summer. And of course, we have summer reading, Summer Wonder ending this week. So hurry up and get those logs in and get your prizes. And thanks for coming by.